Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and here we have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. This was originally a global first unit, and this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, you know, he is interesting in that he has damage reduction when guard is activated, so he's good against int-type enemies, right? So if we're talking about taking this Vegeta into, like, you know, a super physical extreme super battle road or any stage where you're only going against int, this guy could actually be pretty good. With a powerful Dokkan Awakening, maybe an EZA in the future or something, this guy could be a great option for, say, Dokkan Battlefield. So I am very, very much interested in what this guy's Dokkan Awakening or something is going to look like. I'm going to go ahead and give him the Rainbow Star now. And we will see what this guy is going to look like in the future, right? At the time I'm rainbowing him, April 5th of 2021. I've got no idea. EZA, Dokkan Awakening, something is going to come eventually. And we will see, right? I do expect great things from this Vegeta. He's designed in which he'll have extreme value in at least one specific portion of the game, which is good, right? So we will see what this Vegeta looks like when he gets some sort of Awakening, EZA, or something. But I probably will wait to do any sort of video or him until he does at least get a Dokkan Awakening. Alright guys, so we're back, and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta has gotten a Dokkan Awakening. A pretty good one. He's definitely, I think, going to be a lot better than he was. They gave him the chance to guard against, like, all types of enemies now, right? So we could potentially get lucky, and this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta might be able to guard, right, you know, even against, like, STR enemies, AGL enemies, stuff like that. I think no matter what, this guy has definitely solidified his place. He is going to be really, really powerful in Dokkan Battlefield. I feel like this guy's a must-run killer in Dokkan Battlefield, which is really good because it was needed. You know, Super Physical, I felt like, is very weak compared to Super Tech, Super Int, Super STR, Super AGL. I feel like they're light years better than Super Physical. And, you know, so now that this is going to be a great option, at bare minimum, for Dokkan Battlefield. If there's any other stages in the future, you know, that's going to be, like, type restricted, like you're running a Super Physical team, this guy probably should get a nice long look at being included on any team like that. I think this guy is actually going to be pretty solid, so let me level up his links. We'll do either a Rainbow video or a level 10 link video, I'm not sure. And we'll test out how good this guy is. Alright guys, so we're here in an event with our boy Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Again, I think that this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta could definitely have some good use on some teams, right? I think the way you'll be able to build up his defense, you know, with some luck, or if you're just going up against, like, int-type enemies, I think that this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta right here, again, this guy can be very good. So the general basis around him is that he does reduce damage by 40% if guard is activated. So if you're going against an int-type unit, he's got that. Above 60% HP, he has a high chance to guard. And then under 60% HP, he has a medium chance to guard. Now, I don't actually go crazy for characters with chances to guard like that. But, I mean, I suppose it is better than nothing, right? Let's go ahead and check this out. Let's run our boy Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta right here. You know, we're here on the crossover team, for starters. We got him linked up with the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, who, of course, is godly on this team. Now, Vegeta, you know, his super attack effect is getting 50% attack, 30% defense for 6 turns. He also is building up attack as he gets hit. He needs to get hit a maximum of 6 times to fully build up his attack. And he gets, what, in total, 60% attack, 30% defense, and 30% crit chance. So it's like, I do think that this Vegeta actually can be pretty good, right? Like, I think, oh, he got his guard to activate. Okay. Damage, not really too impressive. But, I mean, dude, he's a unit that's guarding, and he has damage reduction on top of it, right? It's like, you know, we know how good a lot of the guard characters can be. You know, Tech Ultimate Gohan, LR Janemba, blah, blah, blah. But this Vegeta, even on top of the guard, has got damage reduction. Damage reduction, which is so, like, that combo, this Vegeta is not going to be taking damage, right? Between basically that combo being activated. So, I do like him. It's funny, like, I feel like when a lot of the info for a lot of these, like, Heroes units, and I guess you could consider these three as well, these 3 Awakenings, the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, the GT Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, And then the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, people are just like, oh yeah, they're not that impressive, mid, blah, 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 blah. And it's like now, like actually running a lot of these units on their teams and proper setups, a lot of them look good. I can actually see a lot of use for a lot of these characters, right? Like, especially, I actually don't understand the complaints in particular with like a lot of like free-to-play players, right? Where it's like a major celebration, you know, oftentimes would have like summonable units you would have to get. But this celebration has got, oh my god, Go Tanks. Dude, that's, okay. Alright, Go Tanks. But this celebration has had a lot of characters awaken or EZA that were older units, right? I mean, at the bare minimum, you have the 3 banner units who have been on every banner for years. The Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and GT Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. You also have Android 21 and Android 16, and that's not even including, like, a lot of the Heroes characters and stuff like that. So, there's just a lot. We could get Saiyan Warrior Race by having him in the middle. This is so unfortunate, because he builds up so much from being hit, but we're not really going to get a chance to see it. Dude, he's a 200k defense with potential to guard and then have damage. He is going to have damage reduction on this turn because he's going up against an int enemy. But he could have damage reduction, guard, and 200k plus defense. Like, this Vegeta is going to be, like, dude, global players are cooking with some of, like, this rotation, these 2 Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas, I think, you know, you could utilize that for the Gifted Warrior run of the Legendary Vegeta event global players when that comes out, right? Like these 2 Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas on a rotation together, I think that they're looking pretty good. We'll leave this Vegeta right here. Again, we could, I don't know, we could put him in, let's put him in the first slot, I guess, I don't know. Just to sort of maximize. We would get Saiyan Warrior Race activated from the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, but we'll get a little bit of extra attack from being hit right here at the start. And he dodged it, okay. Okay. Alright, never mind, he dodged it, okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. Alright, so now he'll build up a lot. I actually might give this guy full dodge. Did I already give him full? He's dodging a lot. I think I must have already given this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta full dodge, huh? I might actually keep it that way. A lot of people will go, oh my god, it's so not optimal. You're such an idiot. And it's like, okay, dude, it's okay. I'm using him for defense, not for offense. Let me see if did I give him like a full dodge setup? No, I didn't. We just got insanely lucky. Okay. Full additional is good for him as well. Because again, 6 turn, 30% defense and 50% attack buff is pretty good. But okay. Pretty good opening start for the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Let's keep going. Let's look at him on some other teams. Alright, we got a run over here on the Worthy Rival team. Again, one of the big things, though, is we would want to see, like, we got to get hit 6 times in total to fully build up Vegeta's attack. I feel like he can get to a pretty reasonable position. Okay, come on. Damn cord. But I feel like we could work him up to a pretty reasonable sort of, like, attack stat, right? Maybe, like, you know, in the 3 million range with this, like, untouchable defense. Now, one thing you can do with the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is, look, he links up really well with the LR, the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta. Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta is actually probably a better unit than a lot of people realize even still, but he just needs Ki. That design, LR Rose and the Angel Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, they have the same design. They're good, but they just need help for it to work, right? And, you know, Angel Vegeta has to be in slot 2 for his defense to really be looking good. But with that Vegeta right there, you know, that potentially could be a rotation that you could rock. The only thing I would say, though, is that, remember that Vegeta, the Angel Vegeta, he certainly gets much, much better when he's able to be utilized with a Majin Buu Saga Goku, right? That's sort of the it does suck, but that's sort of been the huge negative about that unit since day one, is that, like, you know, the buffs we needed for a lot of those teams were the Rival, Vegeta family, and stuff like that. Couldn't really get those buffs because those are teams without Goku, right? And those are the teams that needed the buffs more, is teams without Goku. But good news is that, honestly, I feel like Worthy Rivals, Vegeta family, all those types of teams, they have been getting consistent buffs. So compared to when that Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta first came out, I feel like those teams are in much, much better positions than they once were, right? Okay, so this will be good. Yeah, we're going to be able to get a lot of Vegeta's passive built up right here. I think we're going to have almost the whole thing, actually. What is he going to be, like, one hit away? This will be a good turn, because we could see Vegeta's damage and Angel Vegeta's damage. He's at 150k defense. Remember that he's getting 30% defense for 6 turns. But he is, you know, building up as he's getting hit as well, right? The more hits Vegeta takes, the more build up he's going to be getting. So, okay. All right, let's go ahead and see what we get right here from all these hits right here. So, every one of these is giving him 10% attack, 5% defense, and 5% crit, right? So, you fully build that up. Potentially, he has guard as well. He can look pretty good. On this turn, we did not have the guard activated. He did still have the damage reduction because he had type advantage, but the guard itself was not activated, right? Yeah, Angel Vegeta, not the craziest right there. Only in the 4 million range. I definitely am not going crazy about that. Maybe that Vegeta probably has aged a little bit more than I'm giving him credit for, looking at him now. Okay, so I think we could probably get one more turn here. And we can sort of see what the damage and, like, defensive stats and stuff like that. We could see what those are looking like for this physical Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta on this next turn. So, let me know what you guys are thinking about this guy. I do think he's got some uses. I think, in particular, Battlefield. I think this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is a monstrous unit for Dokkan Battlefield. I think he is a huge upgrade for Super Physical, which, honestly, like, I compare Super Physical to the other typings, and it just doesn't feel even half as good. It's got a lot of niche, sort of, like, LRs, like Angel Vegeta, and, you know, Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, who cannot carry on their own. And I feel like it's led Super Physical to being a bit underwhelming there. Alright, so we have a really good turn right here. I believe one more hit and Vegeta will be fully built up. He's at 200k defense. Remember, he's got his full, I believe one hit he's going to have his full passive active. He's been super attacking for many turns. And we have the support right here. So this is a pretty good turn for Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. We've got, like, you know, basically this is pretty much an ideal situation for him. Did his guard activate? It did not. We got unlucky. His guard did not activate. I mean, it doesn't matter, but just to show, like, I really, like, see how Vegeta's doing, honestly, like, I think this damage Vegeta's doing is really good, considering how defensive he is. Like, 3 million attack stats, while at this point he's going to be, like, borderline untouchable. I mean, provided you have the guard activated. But, like, I actually would have preferred, like, I feel like I would have liked this guy. Like, you could cut off a lot of that, damage, dude. Just cut a lot of that off for guaranteed guard. I think would make him better. I think these units with chances to guard, they are good. And, you know, you could go into an event and, you know, they could be, you know, super, oh, dude, they guarded every time. It was super great. But I just really feel like units are much more impressive when the guard is guaranteed, since it's a start of turn type of thing, right? We know with, like, dodge and stuff like that, you go into the turn and you've got the dodge, or, you know, every single attack, either you have the dodge or you don't. But, you know, for guard, it's the whole turn, right? So maybe if the guard was per attack or something like that, I don't know. That probably would make the Vegeta better, honestly, but whatever. Let's maybe do one more run, and then we'll finish up. Alright, we'll knock out one more run here on the Pure Saiyan team. Just see some of the stats that our boy Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is able to get up to. So he's at 100k defense right there, which is like, that's not really going to be that impressive unless his guard is activating, right? Or you have type advantage, right? We're getting out, dude, the 3, I actually cannot believe how many 3 dodges we're getting in this video right now. Like, this is crazy. Like, he's 3 dodged, what, 3 attacks already? Alright. It is funny, because we are seeing it, like, that is something that would, like, that lowers, like, his damage potential, right? Because of the fact that he is getting these dodges off, that's less hits that he's potentially able to get in, right? Like, sometimes I've seen people talk about that, right? How it's like, you know, for certain characters, they don't want to give them dodge. Like, you know, even I saw people talk about, like, Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? Like, potentially not giving him the 5 dodge you have to, and just never rainbowing him just to keep him from potentially having that one, you know, hit in. But I don't know. Alright, we'll do probably this turn and one more, and then finish it up. We're sort of seeing right, about the level of stats that this Vegeta is going to be getting up to. I do think that his ability to guard and defend, though, is actually going to end up being pretty useful. Throughout a lot of this video, he is not getting this guard ever. Like, none of these turns he's getting this guard off either. That's the other thing, too. It's a high chance, right? You go into the turn, you have a high chance to do it. And, again, it's just none of these turns. He's just like, yeah, I'm good, dude. I'm fine. I don't, what? Guard? Nah, then I'd rather just take full, like, you know, pretend we're in Super Battle Road, and he's just taking 500k damage per hit instead, because he's not, like, guarding and shit, right? It's basically how that's gonna go. All in all, I would say that there are definitely going to be a number of places where you can use him, right? But again, I do just wish they would stop giving units chance. There's two things I hate chances on. Well, actually three now, because the Scouter effect is a new one that they're now doing, which I hate. That might be the worst of all. Scouter effect having a chance sucks. Rainbow Orb changing having a chance sucks. And then Guard having a chance sucks. All three of those abilities. It's like, if it's not guaranteed, man, just keep it. Just save it, man. Like, I want those guaranteed, not chances to use really any of those, right? So, all right, we'll go ahead and make this the last turn. Let me know what you guys think about this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but, you know, again, I think he's not too bad. I actually really think you can find plenty of potential uses for this guy. In particular, Dokkan Battlefield, he's always going to be on my Dokkan Battlefield team. So I think even just having a spot there actually is pretty good, right? Alright, this is Massive Key released Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. His leader skill is the Super Saiyan 3 category Key 3 and 120% of stats, or Physical type Key 3 and 90% of stats. His super attack is the Gallic Shooting, which does supreme damage to the enemy, raises attack by 50%, and defense by 30% for 6 turns. So he has a really good super attack effect there. His passive skill, Toughness of Super Saiyan 3, gives him 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gets an additional 10% attack, 5% defense, and 5% crit chance per attack received, up to a maximum of 60% attack, and then 30% crit chance and 30% defense. He has a medium chance to guard all attacks, and if HP is 60% or less, he has a high chance of guarding all attacks. So, okay. It's one of those things where it's actually, okay, I misread that before, but as his health is lower, your chance of guarding is better. I feel like I would like that ability better if he guarded more often when his HP was above 60%. So under 60% HP, he has a high chance to guard. Above 60% HP, he has a medium chance to guard. That's even worse. I would just prefer just guard at the start, man. And then finally, he reduces damage received by 40% when guard is activated. That does include int enemies, so at the very least, when you're going against int-type enemies, this Vegeta does not take damage. His links are Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Prodigies, Limit Break and Form, and Fierce Battle. 12 key multiplier is 145%. That's actually higher. Typically, these units are at 140%. That's interesting. In terms of an easy, he would help you potentially get Zenian. There's Int Kid Buu. I mean, if your guard is activating, it would be all easy A's, but Int Kid Buu and Int Goku Jr., he will help you get Zenian for sure. And then finally, our boy is in a couple of... Wait, did I skip over his links? I think I skipped over his links. Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Prodigies, Limit Break and Form, and Fierce Battle. By the way, one issue for this guy is he does not have Over and a Flash. I think that's a little bit of a detriment when it comes to running like on the Super Saiyan 3 team. I mean, this guy, you know, with some of these links like Golden Warrior and Royal Lineage, he could work well with other sort of Vegeta units, but it is a shame he doesn't have Over and a Flash. And then finally, he's on a number of category teams, including Super Saiyan 3, which just got a massive update, right? He's also over here on the Pure Saiyan team, probably the best team in the game. He's also over here on the Vegeta family team, definitely a lot better now. He's also over here on the Worthy Rival team, a team that's recently gotten a lot of upgrades as well. He's on the Crossover team, which is looking really solid after the Heroes update. And then finally, he is also on the Gifted Warrior team. So Let me know what you guys think of this physical Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I do think that this guy is pretty damn good. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.